timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep. Sweetly hit down the ground. They'll be hard pressed to stop it.
Really good running from these two batters. Played it safe though. Stick with 3.
Yep. Right out of the middle.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Ahmed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Hit that hard.
Oh भाई 2 6 लगातार खेले हैं। 2 6 यहाँ पर जयसवाल एक तरफा मैच करते हुए भाई लीजिए यहाँ पर पहुँच गए हैं 70 पर जयसवाल।
Missed the lot.
Misses out there on the short and wide one.
नो ये क्या हो गया? तो मिथल मार्स की दूसरी बॉल तीसरे। ओ भाई क्या बॉल है, दोनों क्या बॉलें डाली हैं मेरे भाई। 18 रन रह गए 40 बॉल पर। जयसवाल 70 पर पहुंच गए। रियान पराग मेरा यानू। ओ भाई क्या शॉट खेला लेकिन मगर फील्डर है। तो 3 डॉट बॉलें भाई, 3 डॉट बॉलें इस ओवर में। क्या बॉलिंग हो रही है। ओ ये 4 रन जरूर मिल जाएंगे भाई रियानू मेरे जानू को। रियानू मेरा यानू पहल रहा है मेरा रियानू ने। तीसरा ये भाई चौथी बॉल पर चौका लगा है। तो एक और 4 रन साइड मैच फिनिश करने के लिए जयसवाल आज काफ़ी होंगे भाई हमारी प्रोडक्शन के हिसाब से। हमारी प्रोडक्शन के हिसाब से भाई जयसवाल आज का मैच निकाल के लेकर जाएंगे, जहाँ एक तरफा तो करके ही जाएंगे। यहाँ पर विकेट जरूर आई है जयसवाल की, मैंने कहा था ना एक तरफा मैच करके ही जाएंगे। विकेट आ गई है। ओ भाई मिथल मार्स ने विकेट निकाली है भाई। क्या निकाल पाएंगे मिथल मार्स विकेट इनकी, देखते हैं आज के मैच में। प्रोडक्शन में 70 रन बनाए इन्होंने हमारी में। तो आगे रन परारिया। तो यहाँ पर सहवाज आए हैं भाई नेक्स्ट बॉलर और रन 13 चाहिए 37 बॉल। ओ भाई ये शॉट तो अच्छा है लेकिन 4 रन मिल जाएंगे भाई। अच्छी पेस है इसमें भी। राजस्थान रॉयल्स आज जीत के दावेदार बनेंगे जरूर। तो मुझे लगता है ये शॉट देखो भाई कितना प्यारा खेला गया है। हमारी प्रोडक्शन के हिसाब से भाई आज राजस्थान जीत रही है और 35 बॉल में 9 रन चाहिए। तो ये एक ओ भाई ये तो काफ़ी ज़्यादा अच्छी बॉल थी। और नेक्स्ट बॉल पर देखते हैं। ओ भाई ये भी अच्छी बॉल, लेकिन 1 रन जरूर जहां से चुरा ले जाएंगे। तीसरा ओवर अब्दुल सहमद
Change to the complexion of this
सहमद
match. Got to get
सामिद
the new
अहमद.
batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stump.
ओ भाई 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 बच गए.
The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it rather than just time.
ओ भाई ये पेलने के लिए खेला था शॉट, लेकिन बल्ले पे नहीं आई. इतनी ज़्यादा बल्ले पे नहीं आई. एक सिक्स लगाने के लिए खेला गया शॉट था ये, लेकिन बल्ले पे ना आने की वजह से भाई ये सिर्फ ऑन. ओके इस बार भी भाई 7 रन चाहिए सिर्फ हमारी प्रोडक्शन के हिसाब से LSG को, सॉरी राजस्थान रॉयल्स को. और ये क्या हाथ में दे मारी है गेंद. नो, ओ भाई अबे पकड़ तो ले. तो भाई राजस्थान जीत रही है आज. LSG का कोई दूर कोई चक्कर दिख नहीं रहा है, जिस हिसाब से दोनों पेलने पे लगे हुए हैं भाई वैभव और जयसवाल. हाँ, पिछले वाले प्लेयर अगर काम खराब करके वो अलग बात है, लेकिन इन्होंने एक तरफा करके ही रहे हैं. और भाई ये लो, हमारी प्रोडक्शन में सिर्फ 5 रन बचे हैं. हमारी प्रोडक्शन के हिसाब से आज जीत रही है भाई RR. और पंजाब को अब दिक्कत होगी, उनको लास्ट मैच जीतना पड़ेगा क्वालिफाई के लिए, और RR को लास्ट मैच हारना पड़ेगा. RR अगर एक मैच जीतती है तो एक हारती, फिर भी पंजाब क्वालिफाई कर जाएगी. लेकिन अगर दोनों जीत गई फिर पंजाब की दिक्कत बहुत ज़्यादा बढ़ने वाली है. जहाँ पर भाई राजस्थान रॉयल विन हो गई है, तो एक मैच एक बार और प्ले करते हैं. अब ये हमने खेला था हार्डेस्ट में.
Ladies and gentlemen.
So the captain chooses to have a bowl, an interesting decision, because every indication shows that this should be a great surface to bat on, but maybe they know something that we don't.
The umpire signals that we're ready to go. First ball of the innings about to be bowled. Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. There'll be 1 run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength. They'll get at least 1.
A immediately underway with some runs.
There'll be runs here.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Wait on.
Bowler's in.
Just threw the shot too early.
That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
In the end, they lofted it with ease over the top. Not far away from going all the way. 4 runs. Great to watch.
Mohammed, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the south end. It mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Fine placement and enough timing to get that ball away to the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
It was a good comeback after that boundary last ball.
Yep.
Huge edge.
Keeper.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. Got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
That's the over. The Royals are 14 for none. Nokia from the north end.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
It was just a little bit wide. Well picked up and guided nicely down towards third.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
That was good, patient batting. Just waited for it and guided it easily down to third.
Edged it. Needs a direct hit.
They're fast between the wickets. Good fielding keeps it close though.
Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Yep.
Good shot. Found the gap.
That is a textbook on drive. Sees the ball drift slightly to leg and times it well to send it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Nine runs added there. The Royals are 23 for none.
Wait there. Yep, yep.
Straight to the fielder. Comfortable single if they take it.
Well, they decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm being honest. They'd have made it very comfortably.
Beaten on the drive.
Nice bowling.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Yep.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up.
Wait on.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Waiting.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that. Good throw from the deep, on target. Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
End of the over, 2 runs added. The Royals are 25 for 1. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Wait there.
Misses everything.
Nice bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Nice bowling. Waiting.
Chance to run 2.
Keeper.
timed that brilliantly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming from it. Both sides need to inject some life into this game. Drives and misses everything.
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
Win on.
A beauty, brilliant catch.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball. Dealt with that beautifully. Saw the short one and got out of the way. No more of those in this over.
Yeah.
They'd look for a couple here.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running.
Win on. Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Over. The Royals are 34 for 2. And with that, 5 fielders can now be put outside the circle.
Waiting.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yeah.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Win on.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Too much room, got what it deserved.
Keeper.
Exquisitely down the front foot, a gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score.
Yep.
Oh my, that's racing away. A couple on offer here. Strokes it languidly away to the fence. A lovely shot.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for four.
Mohammed shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
No interest in that one from the batter. Mohammed will be wanting to hone in on a better line and length to make them play next time.
Yep.
Poor ball, all the way down to the boundary. That'll go down as 5 wides.
Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Finds the edge. They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. Out. Simple catch, and the keeper makes no mistake.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. The right armour is coming into the attack from the north end.
Dixon with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Wait.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch.
It's another wicket, the fourth now. Sometimes you just accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Sharma won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end. Massive edge. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. They'll get at least one. There'll be one run here for them.
Gets off zero with that shot. That'd have been a little nervy. That'll settle the nerves.
Yep.
There'll be runs here.
Easy does it. First ball and gets some runs.
That's the end of the over. 2 runs added. The Royals are 58 for 4. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Waiting.
Just threw the shot too early.
Yep.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Obviously didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Yep.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Wait.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Yep.
End of the over. The Royals are 64 for 4. Dixon from the north end. Down the wicket, misses.
Dixon with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up. An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
catch by the wicket-keeper.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
3 runs added in that over. The Royals are 67 for 6. Beaten on the drive.
Marsh with a superb delivery. Got them coming forward, looking to drive, but can't manage to catch the edge.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
Just need to settle down. The ball is there to hit. They're trying too hard, I think, to really smash it, rather than just time it. It's easy runs there at this level when you stray a little down the leg side. Tucked it nicely off the pads for more runs.
Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit. More decisive running may have gotten them too. You look at that and I would say they would have made it easily. They need to be a little bit more switched on than that. Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Good bowling, kept it nice and tight and made it hard to score runs. Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Nicely taken. Quick to latch onto it.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. Could that be out? Looks so.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Brilliant shot, that. Six runs added there. The Royals are 83 for 8. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Yep.
Immediately underway with some runs. Bad decision-making, thrown it to the wrong end and let the chance go begging.
Yep.
They'll push hard, should get back for 2. Finds the fielder with that shot.
Hit that well off the back foot, but couldn't beat the field.
Wait there.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Nokia ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket.
Waiting.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Good shot. It's found the gap. They'd look for a couple here.
Decisive running might have gotten them too. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end. Just need to settle down. The timing is off. These deliveries are there to be hit, but it's a time for cool heads.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too. Not many opportunities to score. Chance to run two. A couple on offer here.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Straight to the fielder. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Mightn't get to the boundary, should at least get a couple.
I, for one, reckon that second run was on, but clearly the batters knew better.
That's the over. The Royals are 100 for 8. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Bowler! There'll be one run here for them. There'll be runs here.
Bowler!
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Just perfection, a majestic shot. You just cannot hit it any better than that. Raced away to the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch. And as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Over. The Royals are 110 for 8. Ahmed, the spinner, coming into the attack. Nice shot.
Doesn't even wait to see if the ball's going to do anything. Onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Well played. Capitalised on the loose delivery on the leg side.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Decisive running might have just got them two. You look at that and I'd say they would have made it easily. Poor running in the end.
Yep. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. This is everything.
Threw the shot early, ball passes bat, a brilliant slower ball.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. There's a run here, surely.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
End of the over. The run 20 for 8. They'll get at least one. just about timed that perfectly.
Well, a lovely shot. Really good timing. Out of the middle, it raced to the boundary.
Khan shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Yep.
Big edge.
A brilliant throw-in from the deep caps off what was a fabulous piece of fielding.
A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
10 runs added in that over. The Royals are 130 for 8. Final over in this innings.
Wait on it.
Out! Good catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. It didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still, solid work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
That is a gorgeous shot, straight through the covers.
Good return, back from the deep. And they're away and nicely off the mark.
Massive edge.
Just threw the shot too early.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yeah.
Nice shot, runs possible. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Thick edge.
A little late on that, no run scored.
9 runs added there. The Royals are 139 for 9. And that's the end of the innings. The Giants have been set a target of 140 runs. There's a lot of time to get these runs. Plenty of options. Don't need to do anything flashy. Just get themselves in and build the run rate. That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls.
Short and wide, did well to get some bat on that.
Yeah, mate.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come.
Waiting.
Quick onto that in the infield.
No runs on that occasion, got into position nicely, just too early on the shot, couldn't find a gap. A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
A brilliant over for the batting side, not so for the bowlers. Markram comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Wait there. Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
Markram shakes their head. He was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Yep.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yes.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs. Drives and misses everything.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Wait there.
5 runs added there. The Giants are 17 for none. Stumping. Oh!
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
In the air. Looks to be landing safely.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key.
Yeah.
Absolutely nailed it.
Well, that was just textbook. Gets under it and with enough power lifts that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Two boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again. Out. Pretty straightforward catch in the end.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Yep. They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
Too much room given. He came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot. That just raced away.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
The end of a tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be easy out there at the moment. Good pressure building.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Wait on. Yeah, mate.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punch that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Marsh has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Wait.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? That's really high. Don't think anyone is close.
That's gone a long, long way. Well and truly into the 20s now, and surely looking towards a big score.
There'll be runs here. There'll be one run here for them. They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. Well taken. Had a lot of work to do and held on to a great catch.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Pooran will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Ready.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
पांचवें ओवर की लास्ट बॉल,
Great shot. At least one on offer.
मिल जाएगा एक रन।
4 runs.
यस बॉल, 2 विकेट मेरे भाई।
Giants are 53 for 2. Pace now. Archer from the south end.
यस बॉल, जोफ्रा आर्चर का पहला। अरे भाई,
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late.
जोफ्रा आर्चर का पहला ओवर, दूसरी बॉल।
That's got to hurt. Misjudged.
अरे भाई भाई भाई, योफू योफू।
Late on that. No runs scored.
तीसरी बॉल, जोफ्रा आर्चर।
Misjudged that. Takes a hit on the body. Direct hit. This could
पहुंच
be
गए,
gone.
एक और रन आ जाएगा। नहीं नहीं नहीं,
In the bat, but gets through for one.
140 का टारगेट। 6 ओवर, सेमा ओवर, पावर प्ले का लास्ट ओवर। अरे कितनी बाउंस देगा वे हरामखोर।
Tremendous delivery. Fizz.
भाई कितनी बाउंस देगा ये?
No more short balls.
ये भी वाइड नहीं दी भाई अंपायर ने। अंपायर जोफ्रा आर्चर। ओह भाई, ये लगी किधर है?
Get a single.
ये आउट हो जाएगा।
Now then.
ये मारा किधर और लगी किधर?
Super catch.
भाई देखो ना, देखना देखना देखना।
An innings that promised
भाई ये
much.
लगाया शॉट किधर था यार? किधर लगी है बॉल? देखो रिप्ले में देखो।
Delivered very little.
Oh,
Pretty
bhai.
disappointing all round. That would have been a very risky single. In the end, good decision to stay put.
शॉट क्यों नहीं लग रहा भाई? जोफ्रा आर्चर, अच्छी बॉलिंग, एक रन।
Collects that one. Simple as you like inside the ring.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
An inexpensive
Yes,
bit
ball, last over.
coming from it. 5 field is now allowed outside the circle. Wow, that's missed the lot.
Just need to
भाई
settle
अच्छा
down.
ओवर करा रहा है
Timing's
यस बॉल भी।
off.
तीसरे चौथा ओवर की दूसरी बॉल है।
Time for cool heads. Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
जायसवाल का लास्ट ओवर। अबे शॉट क्यों नहीं लग रहा भाई? अर्ली ये शॉट अच्छा है लेकिन शायद ये कैच हो जाएगा मेरे भाई। बिल्कुल LSG का एक और विकेट यहाँ पे गिरता हुआ। अस्सी बॉल 83 रन। भाई जायसवाल क्या ही ओवर करा रहा है। ये आउट है क्या? नॉट आउट है। चल चल भाग 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 मिल्खा। नो नो नो।
Just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
अरे यार ये भी मिस कर दी। अरे भाई ये भी मिस कर दी। अरे यार कितनी ऊपर देगा? बहुत ऊपर देता है यार। जो बड़ा आर्चर बॉल कहाँ पे फेंकता है। बोलो
Well, for a brief moment, she thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, to take on the field. That's a much.
अबे 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 गिर 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 शायद एक रन आ गया 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 75 बॉल के 80 रन। अरे भाई अबे 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 नहीं नहीं नहीं। जोफ्रा आर्चर लास्ट स्पेल इस ओवर का 5वीं बॉल। सॉरी। अरे भाई शॉर्ट चॉइस पूर रहती है यार। इस बार क्या हो गया है?
Little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. Both batters survive.
Archer doing really well to keep the pressure on these two. Another
Punt.
Curran coming on. Obviously.
अरे यार गेम हैक क्यों हो रहा है? लैग क्यों हो रहा है यार? ये शॉट अच्छा है। 4 रन ऋषभ पंत के बल्ले से। सैम करन के इधर से आ गया। अरे इधर चलो कोई बात नहीं।
Oh, there you go. A no ball. Maybe just trying a little too hard. Just need to get more control back.
ओह नो बॉल है। फ्री हिट। सैम करन की आदत आदत आदत। चौका लगा। एक भाग के आए। ओके। अरे भाई ये आउट तो नहीं हो गया? रन आउट होता है ना। हाँ अबे 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 घंटा। ये क्या था? क्या था ये? 2 रन दे दिए फालतू के इन लोगों ने। ओ भाई इतना गुस्सा। चल 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 चल। 1 रन आ गए। 2 रन आ गए। वाइड भी होगी। वाइड। कहाँ पे फेंक रहा है यार ये बंदा? बोलो। ओ भाई कहाँ पे फेंक रहा है ये? सैम करन 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12। ओ भाई
Well, that's a wild one. Nothing elegant about that shot, just not timing it at all. Poor play.
अरे यार fuck that.
A big swing and a miss. by the lack of pace on that delivery.
भाई क्यों नहीं लग रही बॉल यार? संदीप शर्मा, पहला बॉल, पहला ओवर, स्पेल ऋषभ पंत। अरे यार ये आउट होगा शायद। शिट यार, नो नो नो, ये आउट ही। क्या ये आउट था? मुझे तो आउट ही लगा मेरे भाई, मुझे तो आउट ही लगा। आउट है। अबे तेरी भाई, क्या कैचू है यार भाई, ये भी कैच हो गया। ओ मेरे भाई, 2 विकेट भाई संदीप शर्मा। चल 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 चल, एक रन आ जाएगा यहाँ से। 63 पहले जाओगे बेटा तुम। ये यार वाइड फिर से हो गई। शिट, नहीं दी। चलो 4 आउट करते हैं जल्दी जल्दी, 4 आउट करते हैं। चल 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 चल। क्या ये चलो भाई ग्लिच, क्या ही बोलेगा बंदा। आउट है? अबे ये आउट नहीं था, पता नहीं। प्यार तो उंगली खली कर दी थी रामखोर। अबे भाई सैम करन, दूसरा ओवर, पहली बॉल। अब्दुल समद, मोहम्मद सम्मी खेल रहे हैं भाई, सम्मी। अबे तेरी भाई, जबरदस्त बॉल मेरे भाई, क्या बॉल है यार। अबे भाई 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 भाई, चलो पेलो पेलो इनको, पेलो रामखोरों को। कितना गंदा पीले हो तुम लोग भी। बोलो, अंपायर की उंगली खड़ी रहती है। अबे यार,
They never really got in the right position to drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my recollection.
ये क्या है?
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
चल 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 चल, 2 आ जाएंगे। 2 फिर ले गए यार, जल्दी फेंकता। अबे जल्दी फेंक देता। चल चल चल, मार 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 मार। अबे तेरी, क्या ही बंदे बनो यार तुम लोग। लेग, इतनी लेग बॉल दे दी भाई, अच्छी बॉलिंग है मतलब। अरे यार मारना, कितना टाइम लगाएगा। संदीप शर्मा, 1 ओवर 2 रन, 2 विकेट थे, 2 रन थे। अरे यार, चलो 1 रन आया। अबे भाई,
Totally beaten by the change of pace on that delivery. Very unlucky not to take the wicket.
क्या ही जीतोगे तुम हरामखोर, जहाँ से निकल लो जल्दी से, टाइम खराब कर रहे हो मेरा। अबे तेरी भाई, डायरेक्ट हिट, क्या डायरेक्ट हिट है यार भाई की। डायरेक्ट हिट देखो मेरे भाई।
Another one. 8 wickets gone.
गंदे प्लेयर तुम
Feel
लोग
it's just a
अवेश
matter of
खान
time
जी आते
now.
हुए
A few- The end. Misjudged that throw, and the batter
अरे
survived
यार
what would have
तीसरा
been a
रन
certain run.
Brilliant in the field.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not
तीसरा
what
रन
you
लोगे
expect
तो
from
बेटा
someone
ऐसा
of
ही
his
होगा
skill.
चल 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 चल
This could
चल
be out.
एक रन
That looks like an
आ
attempt to
जाएगा
drive that one
तुम
away.
लोगों का
The poor timing
मेरा
missed
क्या है
everything.
भाई सपन तो नहीं बनेंगे बेटा तुमसे
There's a chance if this hits.
Not a very smart shot, but nothing onto it in the end.
कहाँ जाके बॉल उठा रहा है बोलो
Again, it's a good play. Not letting batters build any momentum. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. Could be close.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost
कहाँ
led to a
जाके
run.
बॉल उठा रहा है बबुआ कहाँ जाके बॉल उठा रहा है बे
That's a long way up. Is there anyone there to catch it?
शॉट अच्छा है 2 रन आ जाएंगे क्या
And with that, they're off the mark.
2 रन ले लिए इन्होंने 2 रन ले लिए इन्होंने 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 यहाँ से भी 2 रन आ जाएंगे मेरे भाई आराम से 1 रन आ जाएगा
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
चल 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 अबे भाई बॉल
How did that not hit? Chance.
1 रन फिर से ले गए अरे कितना ग्लिच करोगे तुम
Well,
लोग
great
यार
work from the keeper there. It's allowed them to rotate the strike.
कितना ग्लिच करोगे कितना ही ग्लिच करेंगे ये लोग
Perfectly timed.
2 रन फिर से आ जाएंगे
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at a
अबे थे तुम्हारा गंद खेल सकटर पटर चटर लटर है
shots and good running.
बोलो 2 रन फिर से आ जाएंगे
This could be trouble. End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Giants.
संदीप शर्मा 2 ओवर 2 2 2 2 2 ओवर 2 रन 2 विकेट
Good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
अग्रेसिव लगाता है जोड़ यार ओ भाई ये भी
They
आउट है
certainly don't feel like they've got
निकल लिए
anything on that, but almost asking the question.
ओ भाई
The match comes to a close, and they've done exactly what they came here to
तो
do.
फाइनली
They
राजस्थान
won
रॉयल्स
easily
विन
and convincingly